Resulting from the FMD Bosberaad that we had, the first time that government, the sector, players, scientists, doctors brought together to have a discussion about the way forward. As a result of that, we've now formed a task team. The task team will be announced later this week. I'm signing the paperwork off in the next few days. And that task team will then lead the process of reporting back and consulting with those players going forward, as well as developing the national strategy. And that will include whether we look at mass vaccinations, how we treat the fifth quarter, how we make sure that we've got abattoir facilities in FMD zones so we discourage the movement of animals outside of them, and what other measures can be put in place to make sure that we have the controls. But I think the main function is going to be developing the new national strategy to deal with foot and mouth disease.
What is your message to farmers who are very worried about the spread of the virus?
Well, I would just say to them, you have to keep biosecurity as tight as possible. This virus doesn't spread by accident. It spreads through acts of omission and commission by farmers, farm workers, agents, and all the players in the sector. So biosecurity really has to be maintained at the highest level, at your farm gate level, but also to make sure that when you see biosecurity being broken, that you don't just turn a blind eye to it. Report it, let us know, let the department know where we could be doing better biosecurity. But the reality is, it's impossible to just close off every single road in the Republic of South Africa. It really has to become the responsibility of livestock owners and farmers, auctioneers, agents, all of those, to make sure that when animals are being handled, when they're being moved, that all of the right protocols are in place. That is the best way to prevent the spread. What we're doing now with vaccination is a mitigation rather than a prevention, and we need to be looking far more at the prevention side of how we get on top of this.
John, and then just also a message to the farmers worried about the tariff situation.
Yes, well, obviously the tariffs have come as a major blow, and it's unfortunate that in the midst of a live negotiation, where I think we've put on the table a very generous offer, is the tariffs have been implemented. We're obviously going to do everything we can to repair the relationship with the United States of America, to try and see if we can get those tariffs lowered, and through the tariff instruments at our disposal, be able to try and ensure that America realizes that there's a good deal with South Africa, and it's important that the two countries have a partnership. Apart from that, we at the same time are also looking at how we access other markets, whether we can open existing trade agreements up broader, things like the European Union. Let's have a discussion with them around things like citrus. Do we need to really wait for a WTO outcome instead of resolving the citrus bilaterally? What other markets are available to us? We've just done stone fruit in China. There's cherries and mangoes that are next on the list there. There's other countries that are looking for South African wine, South African beef, South African citrus and other fruit. And we need to now go out there and hasten those so that we can start to move some of those goods that perhaps would have gone to the United States market into other markets, so that we can ensure that our producers are able to carry on with their businesses and carry on providing the jobs and economic investment that they do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.